Hello everybody, welcome back to the Code Library. In today's video, we are going to go over how to make a child theme. Super quick and easy, something that you should basically always do when starting up a new WordPress website. So we're not going to waste a bunch of time on a fancy intro. Let's go ahead and get started. Real quick, for those of you that are new here, welcome. My name's Rachel. I'm a graphic designer and a web developer, and I would super appreciate it if you find this video helpful, if you would like, and maybe even stick around and subscribe. I post new videos every single Wednesday. That's pretty much it. We don't really need a longer intro, so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so I have spun up a sample theme of WordPress, a sample installation of WordPress. I'm using Local by Flywheel. It's just a free desktop app. If you ever want to develop something or work on a WordPress website without having to pay for hosting first, this is the way to go. Love Local, love Flywheel. So I went ahead and made one just for this video. So let's go ahead, log in. Only thing I will say, just a side note, Local is a little bit slow. So that's just kind of a downside. So sometimes pages take a second to load. Save that. We'll get rid of all this useless WordPress stuff. Okay. So before we start jumping into any code, I want to go over what a child theme is, why we need one, why we're even wasting our time doing this. So a child theme basically gives us the ability to piggyback off of a parent theme. Any theme that you activate in WordPress is automatically your parent theme unless it has a child below it. And the parent theme is going to have all of the main core files that are required for a WordPress website to run on that theme. But if we want to change certain aspects, add some CSS styling here, maybe we want to manipulate a certain page or a layout that might not be available to do within like a functions plugin, we can do this within a child theme. And the reason we do this is because if we go typing away in our parent theme and that theme gets an update and we update that parent theme, all of our changes are gone with that update. The child theme essentially never gets updated. It's going to piggyback off of the updates of the parent theme. So anything we put in our child theme will stay until we manually delete it, which we really shouldn't. So that's kind of the reason that we use the child themes. Most themes nowadays, if you buy one off of Creative Market or if you have one custom made for you, they're gonna have a child theme with them. So make sure if you buy a theme to just check, because that's the one you'll want to be manipulating code or adding CSS if you ever have to. So we are going to first pick a theme. So let's go to Appearance Themes. And we're actually just going to go, I'm going to activate 2020 just because it's like the basic of all basic themes. It's kind of a standard, at least mentally to me. I don't know why. And then we are going to need to now create our child theme since we picked our parent theme. And in order to do this, we're going to have to upload some files. There's a couple ways we can go about this. We can either do this through our host's file manager, we can connect via FTP, or my personal favorite, we can download a plugin called WP File Manager. And this basically just gives us access to our file manager within the WordPress backend. Some hosts will block this, or you have to set it up kind of weird. So just be aware of that. Let's go ahead and, oops, I'm accidentally installing the wrong one. Sometimes File Manager comes up first and sometimes Advanced File Manager comes up first. I don't know why. So this is the one we need right here. All right, so I've come into the plugins and we're gonna go ahead and activate this. And it appears down here now. So we're going to find, we don't need all of that, our WP content folder and, oops, themes. So if you notice, these are the exact themes folders that were in our appearance themes screen. And since we've picked 2020, we are going to create a new folder. We're going to name it 2020-child. You can name it whatever you want. When I build client sites, I normally name it the client's name. It doesn't really matter. We're going to click into our child theme folder, and then we're going to add a new file. And we're going to make it a CSS file, and we're going to call it style. All right, so now that we have our new file, we're going to go to Appearance, Theme File Editor. I understand. And then we need to select our child theme. So we're going to go right here and hit select. Okay, now it's letting us know this theme is broken, the template is missing, yada, yada, yada. That's because it doesn't understand that this is a child theme yet. It just thinks that this is a theme that has literally no files. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell it, calm down, WordPress, it's a child theme. All right, we're going to open up this. We're going to say, theme name. We're going to say 2020 child. Same thing as the folder. You can name this whatever you want. Here's the important part. You have to say template. We're going to say 2020. And I'm going to explain why we have to write it like this. If we go back to our file manager and we go back to our themes folders, this is exactly, it keeps reloading on me. There we go. This folder name is exactly how we would have to write it. So if we had 2022, we would have to write it all together exactly like the folder name. So this is very important. This tells it, hey, grab the parent files from this folder. Then we can say description, child theme of 2020. And we'll say version 1. All right, so file edit successfully. I'm gonna refresh. If you notice, that notification goes away because it's like, okay, now it's a child theme. Now, just because we've created this doesn't really do anything. We have to go now activate our new theme. So we're gonna go back to Appearance Themes. And if you notice, we're gonna go into theme details. This is a child theme of 2020. Great, it's recognizing it exactly how we want to, and we're gonna activate it. Okay, so if you notice, our preview of our theme is blank currently, and that's because we haven't told WordPress what we want it to look like. So what we need to do is find an image, and we have to name it screenshot.png. Then we're gonna upload it to our child theme, and this will give us a preview. So I actually have a picture of some mountains right here that I'm going to just save really quickly. And I'm going to name it screenshot. Then we're going to come back to our file manager. I'm going to give it a second because it's probably going to reload. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. All right, so then we're going to go to themes and our child theme folder. I'm just going to drag this in here. I didn't size it right. This is just for demonstration purposes. We're going to go back to our themes. Bam. There we go. So yeah, it just needs to be the right dimensions. I just didn't really do that. So now we have our child theme created. So if we wanted to, like I said, add some CSS to just our child theme, or if we wanted to upload and overwrite a complete file, we would pull that into our child theme editor. So for example, let's go to our theme editor. If you notice, I went ahead and put these asterisks right here. That way it always appears on top, so you don't have to come in here and like select it every time. Just a little tidbit, you know, and accidentally edit the wrong theme. So we can come in here, you know, we can H1, color red, what have you. We'll save this, and that way it's going to read everything in this theme first, and then if it can't find a file, it will default to the parent theme. So let's go to our parent theme. We're going to go to 2020. And if we wanted to overwrite our header, let's say we don't like the header, we're going to rewrite it. So I'm going to take everything in here. Actually, I'm going to select all and copy it. Then I'm just opening up a notepad. I'm gonna come in here and paste. We can, you know, rewrite whatever we want to rewrite. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna save this. Now here's the trick. I'll just save this to my downloads. I have to save it as header.php. Yes. Because that's exactly how it's named in the parent theme. That's the file name that WordPress is looking for. Same thing with anything in a folder like template parts. I would have to upload it exactly how WordPress is looking for it. So I can go into my file manager. I'll give it a, there we go. Inevitable reload again. Okay. I'm gonna go to my child theme and I'm gonna drag this in. And that way it's gonna find my header.php file in the child folder before it finds the parent file. So it's gonna read this one first. Now, like I said, if there's something within a folder like template parts, we would have to make a template-parts folder because that's exactly how it was written in the parent theme. And then we'd have to click into that and upload anything that we would want to override in that folder. So if we go back to our theme editor, if you notice, theme editor is right here. I'm sorry, theme header is right here. The template parts folder doesn't show up because we haven't uploaded anything into it. But if we wanted to maybe override the pagination, we would do the exact same thing, but this time we would just upload it into our child themes template parts folder. And once you get the hang of it, it takes 5 minutes. All you have to do is create your child theme folder, add your style file, and activate your new child theme, and you're ready to get cracking on your child theme customizations. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. Building out a child theme in WordPress is something I always recommend when it comes to needing to add extra CSS or overriding core theme files. It's the update safe way to do it and 100% the way to go. Like I said before, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. I post videos every single Wednesday, and until the next one, thanks for watching.